on that stuff.
He's talking to me already. We're getting going here. But Steve Smith's in the house, and we're not talking politics, but I'll hook him in. You watch.
The Dan York State of Mind program is brought to you in part by Lookout Rhode Island and Takeo Comfort Solutions.
There are certain bands that are just part of the fabric of Rhode Island, like, you know, Lemonade and Wieners and Coffee Milk and what?
Narragansett
Narragansett Beer. One of his fine sponsors. I like the light. Why don't I just leave it there?
Okay,
right.
we'll leave it at that.
I shall introduce Steve Smith appropriately here. You know Steve, some of the Nakeds. I mean, there's never a bad night when you're hanging around with the Nakeds. But Steve's been working on a major project, this thing called a Rock and Jock, which is not this weekend, but next weekend, Sunday the 13th. We'll give you a week to put it on your schedule. You know, he hangs out with some pretty heavy company, though. Take a look at this. Bruce Springsteen. And where's Clarence? Of course, that's Stevie Van Zandt, but where's Clarence? Isn't Clarence on that video somewhere? Yeah. Did I miss that? There's Steve. But there is some Clarence in that video, isn't there? We shall be patient for Clarence, or did I miss it? Was at the beginning? Oh, there he is. He's over there somewhere. No, he's on the other side. Oh, well, whatever. I thought he was on that video. You told me he was on that video.
You missed it.
I missed it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I swear he's on that video. One of the kindest gentlemen I've met in the world, never mind in the music industry, Clarence Clemens, who passed away, what, a couple of years ago now?
2010.
Oh, no.
2011.
It's been 6 years?
Yes. The last show we did with him was at Twin River, 2010. And that show was, I believe, the same year, but it was in the wintertime. That was in Hollywood, Florida, for his charity event.
Good to have you, my friend. How are you?
Good to be here, and thank you so much for having me.
So the Rock and Jock project is something that you've been working with now for how many years?
17. This is our 17th annual Rock and Jock charity event. We started it in 2001. The first event was at the Station nightclub. We golfed.
Wow.
We golfed at Cranston Country Club, and then we all went right after the golf to the Station, and we had our buffet dinner there. So covered all the bases.
The place went down. What year now? 2000.
Not sure.
Fire was when? That seems like
seems like, well, Clarence seems like an eternity. 6 years ago. That's hard to believe.
No, for me to say a couple of years, obviously, I'm not it's a long time. But the Rock and Jock thing is a big project. It's your annual summer thing, and a lot of charities.
Our mission for Rock and Jock was to give back to Rhode Island. My cousin and I travel all over the country, and we, like the clip you saw, we do charities for other people, and we decided, one year, why don't we bring it back to Rhode Island and give back to our community. And our mission has always been to help children and their families who are having life debilitating diseases, stuff like that. So, we do all these other things and we raise money for other people, but it was time to bring it back to Rhode Island and give back to our own community.
So who's playing this year?
This year's contributions will go to the Maddie Fund, Epilepsy Foundation, and A Wish Come True. And over the years, we've donated money to different, all kinds of different charities. But we started with Make-A-Wish, and they moved their charter to Massachusetts. And the reason we stopped doing Make-A-Wish was because the money was not going to kids in Rhode Island. And we want our money to go to kids in Rhode Island and families in Rhode Island. So that's what we've been doing for 17 years.
Remind everybody about the history of Steve Smith and the Nakeds. I mean, this is, I love these guys. And there's not, I try to get out. Actually, you become a lucky charm. Last time I hit the keynote.
Oh, yeah, there you go. No, I'm the lucky charm.
Yeah, you're the lucky charm. Yeah, I hit the keynote. Not that big, but it was big enough that they couldn't cash it. Where was that? The Ocean Mist.
The Ocean Mist, yeah.
Which is a nice spot.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, we should talk about all the spots and all the places that you play. But my point is that we are not talking about spring chickens in this band.
This is our 44 years.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys have the tenacity to do this and keep on. This is your career.
Yes.
This is your career.
Yes, it is.
But not all the guys make it their career.
For the first, till 1989, we were a full-time tour. We traveled all over the United States and Canada. This was our job. And when the drinking age went back to 21, we used to work 7 nights a week when the drinking age was 18, traveling up and down the East Coast into Canada. We've been to Las Vegas, we've been all over. But my band is so big that when the drinking age went back to 21, it became a weekend business again, a nightclub business.
You've told me the story before, but
Yeah.
I can't. What is it about those 3 years that had such an economic impact on you, the music industry, bar bands, tours, all that kind of thing?
Well, when you have the drinking age at 18, it's a college event every night. So we would get college people Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because who doesn't go to class Tuesday morning? Who doesn't go to class Wednesday morning? Who doesn't go to class Thursday morning? So, and we had some schools like Johnson and Wales that followed us for years that would schedule their classes on what night we were playing where, so they could go out and hoot it up on Monday or Tuesday or whatever, so. And the funny thing is, we did 7 years of spring breaks. Talk about Rhode Island. We did 7 years, 8 years at Rocky Point for the spring weekend for Johnson Wales College for 7 years. And I still travel all over the country and go into hotels where there's a clerk there or a house, the head of the house, or our chef in the restaurant, or this or that. Oh, I remember you from Rocky Point. I went to Johnson and Wales, all over the country, because it's hotel
and I never, I never got to Rocky Point. I mean, I feel
God.
like I've been here a long time, but it's one of those things that it was all shut down before I got here, just in late '99.
Yeah.
You have a lot of nostalgic feeling about it. Now they're putting up little monuments and.
We used to play on the Midway. You can look into the archives, but there was one night we played there with the Blushing Brides, which is a Rolling Stone tribute band. And when the Stones were on tour, that's when they went out. And over 15,000 people showed up, and there was people standing on arcade awnings and stuff like that, and one of them collapsed. You don't know that story. And people got broken necks, and oh my God, it was unbelievable. It was on the news for years. It was wild, wild thing. For a tribute band.
Yeah.
And me.
And you.
Yeah. What can you
More
ask
them
for?
than you, or more you than them?
More than both.
Yeah.
Of each.
Yeah, but I mean, you used to. I mean, it's not like you don't draw big crowds now. I mean, you've got a very loyal following, and people on the website. And of course, Deb and I, whenever we get a chance, we fly out and catch in Cranston or catch at the Ocean Mist, and we got an itch to scratch soon, so we'll get out there. Might not make the Rock and Jock based on some travel plans, but you've got a loyal following for this band.
Well, it spans the generations as well. So.
Yeah, I did see quite a few younger people enjoying the music.
Our demographic at the Ocean Mist is 21 to 70, and they're all there.
Right. It's parents bring their kids. There's some 3-generational type of families that I saw there.
Oh yeah. It's crazy.
How does that make you feel?
I love it. I really do. I mean, what can I say? This business has been very, very good to me. I mean, it's amazing, and and God willing, and God bless me that, I hope to keep doing it as long as I can. It's just bringing joy to people.
All the guys feel that way?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have guys in my band that are it's the passion of being, playing music. It's the passion of being a musician, and spreading your gift with other people. And this charity event now is using our talent to spread money to kids and families that really need it in Rhode Island. And we've done it for other states.
Who's coming in along with what's on the lineup for not this
my
Sunday,
good
but
friend
next
Gary
Sunday?
U.S. Bonds will be here. We met him through Clarence years ago. We've done corporate events and charity events with him through the years, and this is the first time he's coming to play with us, but he's unbelievable. Skip Martin from Kool and the Gang, who's been with us a number of times. Alex Lithgood was the lead singer for Santana. when they did Black Magic Woman and all the singing songs from the early days of Santana. It was Alex. And then this year we are being graced by Roomful of Blues, who you know has been nominated numerous times for blues Grammys, and they're Rhode Island too.
Right.
So the Nakeds will be backing up the featured artists that are coming in, and Roomful will be opening the show at 7 o'clock. And it's a great event. It started, like I said, it started in 2001 at Cranston Country Club, where we invited the golfers to come play golf. Then we would have dinner, and then the band would play. And it used to be on a Saturday night. It got so popular that we had to change the format. We were whacking the golfers for raffle tickets and silent auctions and everything else. And like, we're just taking too much from these people. So we decided to change it to the weekend of VJ weekend, or Victory Day as it's called now, and make the show the night before and then have the golf the next day. So the golfers can get tickets to the show, but we could sell tickets to the public and generate more.
All right, so I think we'll give you some reasons to put Sunday night, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, in your calendar. We should talk about the fabric of Rhode Island rock and roll when we come back. Stay with us. The Temptations from 2 years ago at the Rock and Jock, big crowd at the Crown Plaza, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Plaza in the village, the tent.
Right. So, and by the way, we don't do a lot of this selling for golf tournaments and the like, but Steve is my buddy, and he's got a couple of foursomes still available. So go to the website, thenakeds.com.
Thenakeds.com.
And you can book in if you'd like to hang out. You've got a lot of the music celebrities and everybody else playing, and a lot of local.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
The golf tournament consists of having a celebrity in each foursome, as many as we can find. But Gary's going to golf. Skip always golfs. I don't know if Alex is golfing this year, but all past entertainers.
Is golfing? Is golf a verb? A verb?
A verb? Golfing? Golf?
Golf. Play golf? I don't know. But if you want to get involved and hang out with these guys, go to the website, thenakeds.com. Roomful of Blues, you guys, Rhode Island music is folklore. Give us a little history lesson on that which has been Rhode Island's rock and roll success story.
Well, the three top bands, Hall of Famers, are John Caffey and the Beaver Brown Band.
Right. First date with my wife.
Yep.
John Caffrey and the Beaver Brown Band in Agawam at Riverside Park.
Oh my God.
In
right after the
Agawam,
roller
Mass. Yeah, exactly. It was classic.
So, John, Roomful, and the Nakeds are all Rhode Island Music Hall of Famers.
Right.
And they're Roomful's celebrating their 50th year next year, and we'll be 45. And John's band is 45, I believe. But it's just amazing all three of us are still going as strong as we are. And it's the Rhode Island music scene that did it for us years ago, and it's still there. You know, it's still phenomenal. It's great. You know, and
less centralized, right? Because the tent's not here anymore. And
well, yeah. You know, the Warwick Musical Theater's gone.
You got a big thing happening in Woonsocket coming up.
That's going to be in February of next year. Last year it was in the fall. This year it's going to be in the winter. The Stadium Theater. All three of us will be playing that show.
That's a big night.
Oh, it's a great night. Yeah, it's another great night.
I forgot that. I got to put that on my calendar. Make a note of that. That's on that
3rd.
information's on your website, right? On thenakeds.com. And that's a great venue, by the way. That'll sell out, no doubt.
Oh, it sold out 3 months in advance last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's big. It's really good. But it's Hall of Fame. You know, it's.
So what are the hot spots now for people who just have been disconnected for a while and haven't been out, you know, doing the music thing? I mean, you can get away from that as a parent and somebody. You know, it's hard for families and parents to find the music scene once they kind of disconnect from it.
The music scene's coming alive. Live music is coming alive again. And the places to go are the Ocean Mist. We play Fat Bellies in Coventry. We play Finn's Harborside. In the wintertime, we're at we're at the Pub on Park. You went there, you know. And
That's in Cranston.
yeah, yep. And it's just, it's,
They're not
it's
big places.
No, nightclubs never were big places.
Right.
But some of them have gone by. Like Bovie's closed this year. They were 45 years. They didn't change their. People want to go out and have a sandwich and be entertained. With the driving laws and the substance abuse laws and all that stuff now, people want to go out and eat dinner, have a nice meal somewhere, and be entertained. There's no more mom and pop shops anymore where you go in for a shot and a beer and stay there all night. It's unheard of nowadays. So that if you don't want to change your, the way you do business and bring in food and stuff like that, those places have gone by.
So you're finding that the crowds are a little bit more behaved because they're not as gassed.
Not so much.
Yeah?
You still get the guy. But it's changed a lot. I mean, think about it. The drinking age was 18.
Right.
What
I find really interesting about following the Nakeds around in bars, in locales, is there's not a lot of pretense. I mean, you guys, your band is so big. You take up the room when you come in. The setup is right in front of you. You can hang out with Steve when he's hooking stuff up. He always goes back and changes his shirt. That's part of the magic of the entire
half the
thing.
show is watching the band set up.
Right, you're setting
Get
up,
there early, have a
and shooting the bull with everybody. It's not like you're waiting in the arena and it's dark and all of a sudden the bike spotlight comes on and boom, there it is. I mean, everything kind of happens in front of you. But once you're into it, it feels as big time as it is big time. So there's a pedestrian aspect to it, and then there's a big time aspect to it. And when the place is going, like the Ocean Beach the other night, everyone's engaged, everyone's involved.
The funny thing about it is that this is our home. This is Rhode Island, so we know everybody that's there.
Right.
So the same thing happens to Bruce and Clarence and all them when they play. If Bruce walks into the Stone Pony, it's just like, oh, there's Bruce.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing. It's like they see him all the time. If Bruce walked into the pub on Park,
it would be over.
The phone would be the texting.
Right.
It'd
be a zoo.
It'd be a zoo.
He doesn't do that much anymore, right? Because of that.
He does actually.
He does?
Actually, we were on Seabright. Went to a wedding last week at Seabright, and a friend of mine the next day sent me a text. Guess who was on Seabright Beach yesterday? There's Bruce walking down the beach in his bathing suit. But that's just the way that's the way it is. I mean, we love playing Rhode Island. It's great because all our friends come and it's amazing. It's really it's home. It's hometown.
The recording business has changed for sure. We'll talk about that coming up and remind you about the Rock and Jock. Stay with us. At the Last Resort with Roomful of Blues, right?
Yeah. That was
Last Resort's a nice spot, by the way. A little free promotion for some of these places, but I always like promoting the music scene and the arts. Last Resort, poolside, late afternoon on a weekend. In fact, we did a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We did a thing together with the radio program and had a great time there. That's become another one of the staple spots for folks to go see some great music.
Great summertime place with the pool and all that. And that was a Sunday afternoon we did together. That was 2 years ago, but it was fun. We get together a lot. I mean, traveling like we do and knowing the people we know affords us to meet all these other people that will come and help us do our charity event.
What's the recording business like these days?
Recording is really tough nowadays. I mean,
I don't even understand how they make any money anymore. Everything's on the web, right?
Yeah,
You're not buying CDs.
There's no per se record companies anymore. The best way for anybody that's coming up in the industry is to get on YouTube, record your material, go to the independent labels that sell online. Everything's online. It's amazing. I mean, we sell a lot of stuff online, 99-cent downloads, 90 this and that. But we get some of the older generation that want the package, the CD with the pictures and the sleeve and all that stuff.
Right.
So we sell.
Is that ever going to come back?
I don't think so.
No, it's going to die with us.
They said vinyl was coming back because it's
didn't.
the purest form, and there are stores in New York where you can go and buy vinyl. And
Purest form because what? Not technically.
Listening wise, quality.
It is?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Vinyl is a higher quality
is
than...
a higher quality. Yeah.
The needle on the vinyl
Right.
gave you a better quality sound than
First time you play
the CD and the digital.
Yeah, everybody loves vinyl. A lot of the bigger acts, like that can afford to do it, will, when they put out a new record, they put out a vinyl record too. Go into stores in New York, you'll find Led Zeppelin albums.
So there's still a
redone.
market for that kind of nostalgia
there is,
market
yeah.
out there for
Yeah.
the vinyl.
Yeah,
But I am perplexed as to how up-and-coming musicians today actually market their stuff. It's all online.
everything is done online. Matter of fact, when we were doing Never Say Never years ago, I had dinner with Steve Van's aunt, and we were talking about how we were going to get it in front of a record label and this and that. He goes, just do it online. He goes, and he said, Stevie, in 5 years from now, there won't be any record companies. It's all going to be done online.
Is that good or bad for the business? For the industry? Do you feel like there's still an industry?
There's still an industry because somebody will hear your stuff and say, wow, but
And then do what?
and then maybe put some money into you, put some.
Put
There's
some
no
money
such
into
thing.
you to then market what? More online?
There's no such thing as an advance anymore, like a record deal, a record advance. They want you to come to them and show you that you've already sold 20,000 units, and then they'll pick you up.
And they'll do what with you?
They'll pick you up and then market you. It's all marketing
On
now.
their
It's all-
platforms?
On their platform.
Online.
Right, but it's all online.
Okay. You know what? I am so unsophisticated when it comes to shopping for music. Katie, my daughter, showed me the other day on the phone. I'm like, listen, I thought you were going to help me download a whole bunch of things off the CD. She said, just subscribe to one of these. I think it's via the iPhone, so it's got to be.
Yeah.
Is it Amazon? No, it's not Amazon. It's
Spotify.
It's not
there's all
Spotify.
kinds-
It's not
there's
even
all kinds.
Spotify. It's something. I don't know. It's $10 a month, she said, and everything I look for, all I got to do is I'm going to work. I feel like some Jackson Brown. Oh, I feel like some Billy
Yeah.
Joel. I feel like some Steve Smith. You just type it in, and the stuff comes up,
Yeah.
and I listen to it.
And
it couldn't be
that's
easier.
the good thing about it. That's a good thing about it. If someone comes to one of my shows and says, "Wow, that band was great. Never heard of them before," they look it up online, and all that stuff comes up. All that stuff you
Right.
have here, with all the YouTube stuff, and all the things that we've done, and I'm like, wow.
So you're bullish
guys
about
are
the
getting
industry.
around.
You're bullish about the Nakeds. Keep it on, keep it on.
Yeah, as long as I can stand up, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well,
As long
you're
as I'm
still standing. You're still in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Throw that sleeveless shirt on.
Show them guns.
Throw those guns. All right, hey, listen. Don't laugh. We got guns. The two of
Still
us.
got 'em.
Together, we might have a gun.
Yeah, put two arms
All right,
together.
Rock and Jock. It's not this Sunday. It's next Sunday. Put it on your calendar and go out and enjoy some really terrific stuff. We can post that information on our website as well. And if you're looking for information on the Nakeds and where they are this weekend, thenakeds.com. Where are you this weekend? 5 seconds.
Two private functions.
Oh, 2 private functions. That's not a place. That means you can't come.
That means you can't come. So next week.
Sounds like a bad joke. 2 private functions. thenakeds.com. See ya. Be right back. Final word. Coming up next week, Secretary of State Nellie Gorbea is scheduled for Tuesday. On Monday, we'll catch up with that which happened at the State House, finally a reconciliation. But also the city of Worcester is really moving on the paw socks. And we're like this. That's not good. We'll see you on the radio at 3 o'clock on Monday. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. And don't forget the Rock and Jock next Sunday.